Barbara Kennedy with us. Sense of humor, Barbara. How important is that in the scheme of things as women line up the things that they like most about men?
Oh, sense of humor is right up there. A guy who doesn't take himself too seriously. It's very important. You know, we've been through some trials and tribulations. If you read the timeline in the beginning of the book, I mean, it's been an amazing ride, but we've seen the best and we've seen the worst. Mm-hmm. And you get to 50 and you're kind of tired. You know, you want to go out dancing, you don't really want to fight. You don't really want to lock horns with anybody. You just want to have a good time.
Peace.
Peace, exactly.
And that goes, you know what, we can take this conversation a little step further here. Mm-hmm. Not just in looking for love and being single. That goes in a relationship if you are currently in one. Mm-hmm. That's where you progress to at a certain age mm-hmm. in an existing relationship.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why Harville Hendricks, when he reviewed the book, you know, he's the guy he's the guru guy. I mean, he started the whole imago relationship thing. And he said if men read this with a highlighter and women read the highlighted parts,
I know that
and vice versa, okay, you would see the things that resonate with your partner that you might not even know about because they don't have the language skills to tell you exactly what's going on with them.
That's
and
what...
and then highlight it and give it to somebody and say, see, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I need, this is what I want.
This is why this book is so important.
Yes.
Because
it's a workbook, kind of.
Men are afraid to ask the questions, aren't they? I mean, have you found that true in your
Until they
life?
Warm up and they feel safe and validated, yes, they don't speak.
They're fearful, I think, to ask the questions that need to be asked.
Yes, and then they get angry. Now, what is anger? Anger is a behavior. Anger is not an emotion. Anger is a behavior. I know you're angry because of the way you're acting, okay? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But it's engendered by 3 emotions, mm-hmm. hurt, fear, and frustration. Mm-hmm. So when someone flips out, just go through, are they hurt, are they afraid, or are they frustrated? And when you address it, it goes away. It's like shining a light on shadow. It mitigates considerably. Even when you feel yourself getting angry. Now, what am I afraid
for the reason.
Of course. Of course. And then it diffuses. Mm-hmm. And then you can wrap your head around what's going on and you can say to somebody, that really hurt me. If you say to somebody, you just made me angry, well, what do? They back away.
Mm-hmm. What did I do to make you angry?
Mm-hmm. Right. But that really hurt my feelings because, or that frustrates me because, or that made me fearful because, and suddenly your voice is heard. Then you have communication. When you have conflict like that and you resolve it, it brings you closer together. And there's the intimacy.
Are women the peacekeepers in the relationship, or what do you find?
It really depends on the
relationship.
relationship.
On the personality, doesn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I find couples where the guy says, you know, I'm really the chick in the relationship. Yeah. And I think, oh, you're so centered and you can say that. That's so great. Yeah, and she pays the bills and she does this and there's kind of and so as we get older, we get more alike than different because hormonally we kind of level out. Mm-hmm. And we are now fodder for the best friendship ever. As we come into middle age. The kids are grown.
It's the best years.
It is the best years.
Isn't it?
Because
Absolutely.
we've been through we've jumped through all the hoops. We've been through all the stumbling blocks.
Better.
Sure.
Sex is better. Things that we've been waiting.
Well, that's debatable. We have a young lady who comes on the show. Her name is Allison Craig, and she does body language.
Yes.
And I noticed that you have a section and you speak to that. Your perception on what body language says in a relationship.
Oh, your comfort
level. Do you look for it?
Of course.
Do we innately see it? Do we unconsciously see it?
Well, when somebody moves back from you, like
you think,
that,
you know what? They don't want to be near me, do they?
You have to go back. You have to rewind the tape. And what did you just say? What were the last 2 or 3 sentences that you just said?
I move back daily from. But no,
Yes, you do.
No, joke now.
Lack of eye contact.
Yeah.
Okay. What about if you meet somebody and they don't really care about you? They're just you're just a receptacle for their conversation.
Oh, you can see it and sense it and feel it.
You see that in movies all the time. That's how the movies work.
You just that's very telling.
We're running out.
Barbara, the time went much too quickly.
Yes.
Much too quickly.
We want you to come back.
Where can we find it?
Well, first of all, Amazon,
Okay.
And if you want Kindle, if you're afraid to carry a book around that says you're looking for love, I have a website. It's www.babyboomermenlookingforlove.com. If you want to contact me, you can do it through my website.
Barbara, thanks.
It's been a joy.
We all
Thank
need
you
to read
very
that book.
much.
Thank you so much,
It's been a
Barbara.
pleasure.
Looking for love, and I think I just learned a few things there, Tanya.
Well, one can hope.
Yes, only hope. Right now, if you need to get down to Scottsdale or to Laughlin and I don't know why I say Laughlin except the resort.
Forget the trip, Lou.
Let's go to Prescott Honda.
Forget the trip. You know what I'm going to say? If you want to impress that person, you're looking for love, and you want them to reciprocate, you put a Christmas tree up in middle of the year and put a Honda right there under it, and you have won their love. No, anyway, buy a Prescott Honda. Go into Prescott Honda, Iron Springs Road. That is where they are. Check out their Hondas. Now, maybe you don't want a Honda. That's fine. Everybody doesn't like one. That's okay. They have previously owned cars. Prescott Honda is the place to buy your car. I bought mine there, and I'll buy my next one.